Are you paying attention to what happens around you, or do you live by the strings of the media outlets that want you to direct your attention towards something that might look shiny, quick, and fast to do, but is not going to give you really a satisfaction that is going to be in the long term of your life? Living here in this physical experience is not just passing by, it's not just having the time let go out of your hands and don't realize that you are having a new experience every day that you are waking up, and making each second of your experience count as something that you can profoundly reflect is what is going to give you an awareness of what is happening in your life, and it's going to make your next experience much more enlightened than the one before. And doing that is what is going to give you the reflection power that you need in order to pursue a different kind of life. As we spoke on Sunday, we need to pay attention to what is happening right now and don't mess in the same holes of your path or trip with the same people that is just stubborn to keep in their own place. You are not going to change anyone, and you are not going to take out anything good if you are just arguing over something that is not going to change and that is not about your life. Such as, for example, how do you react towards this pandemic state, if you use the cover mouth everywhere or not, if you use the vaccine or not. Any of those things is important or relevant to you in terms of arguing with someone. So instead of arguing of things that is not going to make you change and is not going to give you progress in your life, inspire yourself with a different kind of talk, a different kind of dialogue with people, a different kind of things that you can reflect upon, and you can build momentum into that, and you can gain experience also from the life of other people and what are they doing in their lives in terms of the satisfaction that they obtain with their jobs, with their children, with their partners, with the relationships that they have. That's the way we are going to learn something new, by interacting in another way with people, not arguing about topics that are just dull and stupid to talk about, such as politics, religion, or now the vaccine and the pandemic. So any of those topics are not relevant for you, and doing the same thing and repeating the same mistakes is not also going to give you the lessons that you need, but just realizing that you are making the same mistake and seeing what you did wrong again, that is the key point that you have to pay attention for. Because that is something that was a trigger in your life. That is something that awakened a response from you. Why? You have to look further. You have to go back to what else is reminding you of that situation, or that scenario, or that person, or that dialogue. Anything that we can question more and we are more curious about can give us new answers and can give you new perspectives on how you take your life into a different direction. But if you keep being stubborn in the things that you are doing and you are just living the days and surviving, as we spoke also on Sunday, nothing is going to change. And this year is going to be very similar to the last year and to previous years. And once we get back to the new normal of whatever it is, nothing is going to happen. You are going to be the same person. Probably you didn't change. So if you didn't change, that means that you are already dying. That's what happens when you don't grow. That's what happens when you live just with the set point, with the limiting beliefs of surviving, of thinking that life is passing you by. is not like that. Life is a creation process. Life is a learning experience. Life is a canvas that you are drawing, and then looking at the drawing, you don't like it, change it. You see the big picture, you see what is happening, you reflect upon the mistakes and the same experiences that you are repeating. That's it. That's the information you need. Start changing. You are attracting the same kind of people. Look in you, because you are a reflection. If you are attracting the same kind of people, that means that you haven't changed. And things are just being lured to you because you are still in the same place of emotional thoughts, and everything that you are feeling is the same. Whether you want to accept it or not, life is there for you to be reflective, to give you the mirror and to see you are not really changing. You are just doing the same things over and over again. And this is the time that we can take out from this whole experience. This was brought to us so that we can further evolve, so that we really thrive in our lives, and so that we really see life as it is, as an amazing experience that you can edit, you can put new music, you can change the characters, you can change the scenery, the light, you can change anything you want. Anything you want, you can change it, and anything you want, you can learn it. Every skill that you want to learn is acquired by you through effort, through repetition, through setting up a pathway where you want to go. The direction is the one that you put. No one else is going to tell you where do you have to go. You are the one that is going to choose the next job. You are the one that is going to choose the future partner that you will have, the future children that you want to raise, the future self that you want to become. And that's the idea. Start picturing yourself in the future. How do you want to be in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years? What are the characteristics of you? How happy do you want to be? How wealthy do you want to be? What is the people that you want around you in that future? And how do you see your children to be in that future? Just see it. And the next thing, the how, is just going to come from the universe, but you have to put action. You have to put effort. And you know the skills and you know the steps that you will require to do that. It's just, as I have pictured that example over and over, how do you plan your vacations? You have to pick the things that you are going to take to the trip. This is the same. The trip is 3 years from here. The trip is 5 years from now. The trip is 10 years from now. So what do you need to pick in order to get there, to that destination? That's all. That's all you need. And of course, you need direction. And in order to have direction is everyday awareness. Is every single step. Even if it seems that it's very, very small or very simple at the beginning, it will add up until you get to the place where you want to be. So that's the idea of making real progress in your life. Thank you very much for watching. Paul, Tere, thank you. If you like this reflection, if you think it's valuable, please help me to share it in your platforms. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll see each other on Sunday. Bye.